Welcome to the official SmackDown Live review and results video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. Ring those bells for all notifications for daily wrestling content. Brilliant. That ending of SmackDown Live, just fucking brilliant. Now, even though we did see this a mile away, it was only a matter of time before it was going to happen. You guys really thought that Kevin Owens was going to stay in the New Day? You're the biggest fucking degenerate walking God's green earth. You really thought for 1 second that Kevin Owens was going to stay in the New Day? Only reason why Kevin Owens was part of the New Day, so he can get closer and closer and closer to the WWE Championship. Now, he's got Kofi right where he wants him. And they're going to go at Money in the Bank. They're going to go at Money in the Bank. I already know this already. They're going to go at Money in the Bank. Kofi will defend his title against Kevin Owens. Now, even though, yes, we did see this from a mile away. Like I said, it was only a matter of time before it was even going to happen. So, good thing, this is the only good thing that the company has done all day. Matter of fact, all week. All week. All week. Now, another big thing that we saw today on SmackDown that I did not like whatsoever. Why is Charlotte vying for yet another match against Becky Lynch? How many times has Becky beaten Charlotte? How many times? Oh, we should count. We should count. Hell in a Cell. Super Showdown. Well, not Super Showdown. I think Charlotte beat her at Super Showdown by disqualification. Evolution. Fastlane. The Royal Rumble. And WrestleMania. Why is Charlotte vying for yet another SmackDown Women's Championship match? I ask why, people. Simple fact that her last name is Flair. And people think I'm joking when I say that Charlotte Flair is the Roman Reigns of the women's division. You guys think it's a fucking joke. How many of you, seriously, how many of you wants to see Becky versus Charlotte again? How many of you? I sure don't. The people that I know, people that I talked to tonight on SmackDown Live, they didn't want to see this match. I ask why. Why are you giving me another Becky-Charlotte match at Money in the Bank? You do realize now that Becky Lynch has to defend the Raw and SmackDown Women's Championship twice on the same night. On the same night. She has to compete twice. She has to do double duty like Seth Rollins did back at the 2015 Night of Champions pay-per-view. What are the odds? What are the odds of Becky walking out with not just one, but both titles? I say 50%. If anything, she'll lose. She'll lose the Raw Women's Championship. I know that for a fact. But the SmackDown Women's Championship, I don't know. You guys are going to have to wait till my Money in the Bank preview and predictions video in a couple of weeks. Another thing that pissed me off about this show tonight. I'm not going to lie to you, this show was decent. Like a 4, at least a 4, just decent. Well, was it better than Monday Night Raw? You're damn right. You're damn right. But the simple fact that now SmackDown has Roman Reigns now. I gave this a 5 until what happened at the opening segment of this show. I gave it a 4. I gave it a 4. Now, the reason why I'm not giving it lower than a 4, because it was expected that Becky was going to defend both championships at Money in the Bank. This is what happens when Becky has to do double duty. She has to defend the Raw Women's title against Lacey Evans and the SmackDown Women's Championship against Charlotte Flair. It was expected. It was expected. Am I okay with another Becky Lynch Charlotte Flair match? No, I'm tired of it already. Wasn't this match supposed to happen on SmackDown Live tonight? But no, you're going to give this match to me at Money in the Bank? I asked again, what are the odds of Becky walking out with both titles? 50%. 50%. I definitely 100% see Becky lose the Raw Women's Championship to Lacey Evans. Obviously. But the SmackDown Women's Championship? Nah. I don't see Becky losing 2 titles in one night. I don't. I don't. Another thing I hate about the show tonight. The opening segment. The opening segment. Which we'll talk about in just a few minutes. But you're giving me Roman Reigns against Elias at Money in the Bank? So instead of having Elias in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match, which could have helped him a whole lot more, you want to put him in a match against Roman Reigns at Money in the Bank? What's that going to do for Elias? What's that going to do for Roman Reigns? Nothing! Now I know what I'm doing at the night of Money in the Bank. I'm going to either take a shower or take a shit during this match. Honestly. Do you care about a Roman Reigns Elias match at Money in the Bank? I sure don't. And neither should you. Well, unless if you're a Roman Reigns fan, then. Don't know what the fuck to tell you. You guys have no idea how many casuals, how much buffoons I ran into on social media today. You have no fucking idea. You have no fucking idea whatsoever. Now, I'm not going to expose these people because they're just not worth my time. But I said this yesterday on Raw Review, and I'm going to say this again. I don't care who I piss off in this community. I don't give a fuck who I trigger. The only things that I have that are very important to me is my balls and my word. And that's something that no one's going to take away from me. As long as I'm on YouTube, as long as I'm on Twitter, nobody, and I mean nobody, no pun intended to the fucking rock, no pun intended. As long as I'm here on YouTube and on social media, on Twitter, Instagram, shit like that, I will always state my opinion. Always. I don't give a fuck how you feel about my opinion. If my opinion triggers you, good. I'm doing a good thing. But at the end of the day, nobody on social media is going to shut me up. Because I know the facts here. I have more than 20 years of wrestling knowledge here. I know what's common logic, and I know what's common sense. At the end of the day, nobody's going to shut me up. I will always state my opinion, and I'm always going to be true to myself. If you don't like the fact that I'm being true to myself, and I'm being myself, and I'm speaking my opinion on a daily basis on social media, then guess what? Unfollow me on Twitter. Because I can care less what you have to say to me whatsoever. I don't care. Like I said, I don't care who I piss off on social media. I don't care who I piss off on Twitter. There's a difference between an opinion and stupidity. You will find a lot of stupid people on social media. That's most likely, living in a mother's house, living in a mother's basement, has no job, surviving off of fucking unemployment. I can't get a job. People that want attention because they can't get attention in real life. Come on, dude. Come on. If you're really going to act like that on social media, do me a favor. Deactivate your social media accounts. Because nobody wants to see people like that on social media. That's all I gotta say on that. If you guys don't know who I am your boy Chris. Thank you guys so much for tuning back into the channel on this Tuesday, April 23rd, 2019. This is, of course, your SmackDown review here on Tuesday here on the channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning back into the channel. If you guys enjoyed SmackDown Live tonight, now I'm actually gonna say this now. SmackDown wasn't that bad of a show, but it sure was better than Monday Night Raw. SmackDown was a decent show. Yeah, they built towards Money in the Bank. Yeah, they did. But at the same time, you know, where are the qualifying matches? You know, where are the qualifying matches? Where? I don't see no men's qualifying matches. I don't see no women's qualifying matches. Oh, yeah, but we're going to get that on Monday Night Raw on the Moment of Bliss Money in the Bank edition on Raw Monday night. We have to wait till see. We have to wait and see on that. SmackDown was decent. Was it better than Monday Night Raw? You're damn right it was. But if you guys enjoy SmackDown Live tonight, hit that thumbs up. Comment down below what you guys thought of SmackDown Live. Sound off in the comment section. And if you guys are new to the channel, looking for Raw review, SmackDown review, NXT review, Throwback Thursday, Top 10 Fridays, or wrestling podcast and gaming content here on the channel, hit that subscribe button down below. Ring those bells, guys, for all notifications. Check out Raw review. Yeah, I know. Oh, yeah, I know. I went off on this on Raw review last night. Over an hour of Raw review. Bray Wyatt welcomes you to the Firefly Funhouse. What the fuck is that? Raw review is live on the channel right now. Link to this video will be in the annotation above in the upper right hand corner of your screen. And if you guys missed the podcast, I uploaded this Saturday. I didn't upload Sunday because it was Easter Sunday, so I didn't want to upload for you guys on Easter Sunday. And I hope you guys had a very good Easter Sunday. The Reality Podcast, episode 17. WWE reportedly discussing giving Sasha Banks a huge win after her return. Yeah, Vince McMahon does not want to kiss Sasha Banks' ass. Yet you want to give the chick the Money in the Bank contract. I went off on this. Link to this video will be in the annotation above on the upper hand corner of your screen. Check out episode 17 of the podcast and Monday Night Raw review. Both these videos will be in the annotation above on the upper right hand corner of your screen. Go ahead, guys, show some love to both of these videos. This is the official home of the Reality Podcast right here on YouTube. So make sure you guys are following me on social media. Twitter, Chris from Loring. Instagram, your boy Chris _WB. And Snapchat, Chris Most Hated. And if you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below. Ring those bells, guys, for all notifications. Let's review SmackDown Live. Now, before I begin with this SmackDown review, give me a valiant second on this. Okay. Find my notes here. Okay, here we go. Opening segment. I hated the opening segment. I really did. It was fucking terrible. Shane McMahon came out first because he could. He was rather cocky as he walked to the ring as well. Then he did his little shuffle. I'm honestly getting tired of the fucking shuffle. Shane said he's not in the best mood and harassed Greg Hamilton again to introduce him while calling him the best in the world. I love that. That's the only thing I love about Shane McMahon. Hamilton is great, but Mike Rum did it so much better, to be honest. It's true. Listen, I love Greg Hamilton, but Mike Rum did it a whole lot better. My opinion. Shane quickly started talking about Roman Reigns and how he punched his father last week. Then we watched the footage before Shane said it will make us sick to his stomach. Yeah, just watching Monday Night Raw makes me sick to my fucking stomach. Shane asked the fans if Roman should be fined, suspended, or fired. The fans seemed to cheer equally for all of them. It's okay to boo Roman Reigns, folks. It's okay to boo him. It's okay. Then Shane said they're going to determine this in the ring. He said that Roman works for him and his family, so it's an order to get your butt out here. So it's an order to get your butt out here. Roman got lukewarm cheers upon the entrance. I wouldn't be surprised if they fucking edit this and they put fucking more cheers than boos. Because I heard somewhat of a little bit of a boo. Then cheers. Roman came out and didn't say anything. He tossed the microphone to the mat. Saw the Shane McMahon. Then they squared off. Elias jumped on the apron and distracted Roman. Shane jumped him and put the boots on him a little bit. Then Roman came back and backed McMahon into the corner. Before Roman could do much damage, Elias jumped in the ring and made the save to beat down Reigns while McMahon held them in place. Elias hit a drift away on Roman Reigns and stood tall over the big dog before he and Shane McMahon left together while Elias' music played and Reigns continued to sell the assault. Elias and Shane were shown backstage and they were psyched about beating down Reigns. They said that there is more to come. I hated this segment. The beginning segment, I fucking hated it. I must say this now. The only positive thing on Roman Reigns on SmackDown is the fact that we don't get to hear, "Here comes the big dog." Only positive thing about Roman being on SmackDown. I kid you not. I'm being serious. I kid you not. What did this segment do? Didn't do anything. So because Elias and Shane assaulted Roman, we get a match between Elias and Roman at Money in the Bank. Why? Why would you put Elias to get buried by Roman Reigns when Elias should be in the Money in the Bank ladder match? You're going to have Elias get buried by Roman Reigns? Oh, but then again, Roman doesn't bury talent. This segment didn't do shit for me. I'm being honest with you. Being completely honest with you there. The New Day cut a promo backstage and everyone had a great time. Then all of a sudden, we got a match between Finn Balor and Andrade. Now, I forgot to mention this on Raw Review last night. There was a report going around, and I think, no matter of fact, I think I reported this on a podcast, I think. So, and I forgot to mention this on Raw. Andrade and Zelina and Alistair were on Monday Night Raw. Remember this. Andrade, Cien Almas, Zelina Vega, and Alistair Black were on Monday Night Raw due to the shakeup. Right? There was a report going around that I reported on the podcast, episode 17. Link to the video will be in the annotation in the upper right hand corner of your screen. There was a report going around that Andrade, Zelina, and Alistair got moved secretly to SmackDown. Because WWE, because of the petty company that they are, they wanted to break up Andrade and Charlotte Flair. So they put Andrade on Raw and kept Charlotte on SmackDown. Now, there's also a report going on that Charlotte used a political pull to get Andrade, Zelina, and Alistair Black to SmackDown Live because they don't want to break up the couples. So at the same time, not everybody's happy, which I don't blame them whatsoever. So we get a matchup between Finn Balor and Andrade. Now, they fought last week on Raw in a very good matchup last week. This match is even good tonight on SmackDown Live. Andrade cut a promo backstage saying that he wants the IC title. I don't mind seeing Andrade, seeing Almas as Intercontinental Champion. I think Andrade, I was going to say Elias. Andrade winning the Intercontinental Championship, I think, will upstart the rise of his stardom, superstardom, on SmackDown Live. I would love Andrade to face Finn Balor for the Intercontinental Championship. Now, Andrade beat Finn last week. So you're thinking to yourself, is Andrade going to beat Finn Balor 2 straight weeks? They faced off on Raw last week in a really good matchup. They had a really good matchup here tonight on SmackDown Live. Was Andrade going to beat Finn Balor again? I think no matter what here, Andrade should be getting an IC title match. He beat the Intercontinental Champion last week. He beat the Intercontinental Champion last week on Monday Night Raw. So that automatically should give him an IC title match. But Finn Balor wins here. Zelina got involved as she jumped on top, but she missed Balor and Andrade caught her. That didn't work out for Andrade. And then he ended up on the mat before Balor hits a coup de grace for the win. That was pretty good. It was pretty good. It was pretty good back and forth. I love the chemistry between Andrade and Finn Balor. I love the chemistry. Now, I'm going to say this now. SmackDown. Yes, and I forgot to mention this on Raw yesterday also. Raw has a sense of freshness. So does SmackDown. So does SmackDown. But at the same time, you really got to think about it. Who won the Superstar Shakeup? Raw or SmackDown? SmackDown got the bitter end of it, but Monday Night Raw got the big end of it. I got Raw winning the Superstar Shakeup because they got AJ Styles, they got the Usos, they got guys like that. Meanwhile, SmackDown, Vince just tossed Roman Reigns to SmackDown Live. Now I gotta see Roman on SmackDown on Tuesdays. But it's a good thing here. We're getting a little feud between Andrade and Finn Balor. It's fresh. It's fresh. I like this. It's fresh. And I hope this feud intensifies going into Money in the Bank. But then again, you want to see Andrade in the Money in the Bank ladder match. So what would you guys want to see? Andrade going for the IC title or Andrade competing in the Money in the Bank ladder match? Sound off down below in the comment section. I would want Andrade to compete in the Money in the Bank ladder match. And not only that, have him win the Money in the Bank ladder match. And there's also a report going around that the last two Money in the Bank winners for the men, complete trash. Braun Strowman last year and Baron Corbin the year after. I heard a report going around that they really want to start pushing the winner of the Money in the Bank ladder match. Have Andrade win. If Andrade's in there, have him win. If Drew McIntyre's in there, have him win. Have him win. Get some of the younger guys coming out of NXT, man, to start winning these Money in the Bank ladder matches. Start doing that. But Finn Balor beats Andrade in a very good matchup here on SmackDown Live. Elias was shown backstage singing and playing guitar, singing a song about how SmackDown will be his. Then he challenged Roman to a match at Money in the Bank. And then Shane and Elias got into the limo and left the arena. So I think Elias wants to get buried on SmackDown Live by Mr. Roman Reigns himself. Then we get a matchup between Kairi Sane and Peyton Royce. I will continue to say this until the Iconics lose the Women's Tag Team Championships. The worthless Conics. The Iconics are the worst women's tag team in WWE history. And the Women's Tag Team Championships are so fucking irrelevant at this point. To the point of no fucking return. Seriously. Seriously. We got a match here between Kairi Sane and Peyton Royce here. The Iconics came out and cut one dad joke after another. Then they said the future is iconic before posing. I tweeted a picture. I kid you fucking not. I tweeted this picture of the Iconics doing the pose while the TV was fucking muted. I tweeted on Twitter. Go ahead and check it out on my Twitter. This was nothing but a quick matchup. If you blinked, you missed. If you want to go to the kitchen and get an ice cold beverage, you missed the matchup. If you want to go take a shower, you missed the matchup. If you even took a shit, you missed this match. Kairi Sane did not take it easy on Peyton. This was rather brutal. Everything Kairi did worked, and she woke the crowd up before hitting her insane elbow, which is an amazing move, by the way. Kairi Sane wins over Peyton Royce. Yet, this is your Women's Tag Team Champions, right? Losing on every single week ever since they won the titles. And no, I'm not counting the win that they got on the night after WrestleMania. I'm not counting that. I'm not counting that. I don't give a fuck who you are. I am not counting that matchup as a win. Remember when the Iconics faced off against those two women on the night after WrestleMania on Monday Night Raw? I'm not even counting that as a win. Ever since the Iconics, or should I say, the worthless Conics, have won the Women's Tag Team Championships at WrestleMania, they have lost a match. Every single match since. Yeah, I'm supposed to take them serious. And even my girl said it. Even my girl said it. Oh, the Iconics are fucking terrible. This is a person that doesn't watch wrestling on a weekly basis. She knows that the Iconics are fucking terrible. Come on. I'm gonna say this now, and I tweeted this on Twitter. The next pay-per-view, which is Money in the Bank, if the Iconics are defending the Women's Tag Team Championships, they're losing. They're losing them. You might as well drop them to the next team. You might as well do that. You just might as well. You might as well. Moving on from the show here. Mandy and Sonya came out as Oscar, Paige, and saying we're celebrating. Rose and Deville were not impressed and seemed very uncomfortable. They didn't say anything. They just started the new team. They just stared the new team down. So I guess we're getting a little feud between Oscar and Kairi Sane against Rose and Deville. So there you go. Then we go from a worthless tag team to a worthless superstar. This is the same guy named Jinder Mahal. The same guy that killed SmackDown 2 years ago with his 7-month reign as WWE Champion. Or should I say 6 months? I think 6 to 7 months. Yeah, I think 6 or 7 months. Jinder Mahal goes one-on-one with Chad Gable. This match never even started. Good! Good. Before the match started, Aleister Black had a nice vignette where we was talking about how we will see who it is. That was really nice, though. I honestly like Aleister Black on SmackDown. It's fresh. It's fresh. I do want to see Aleister Black win the Intercontinental Championship or the WWE Championship. One day. One day. Before the Mahal Gable match could get started, Lars Sullivan ran down and demolished Gable. Sullivan destroyed a Singh brother too, and then R-Truth ran down because he's a glutton for punishment. Lars Sullivan hit the freak accident on Truth. Lars Sullivan came out to no fucking reaction. It's only a matter of time before I don't care about Lars Sullivan. If he's gonna come out to no reaction every single week, no one's going to care about him. No one is really going to care about Lars Sullivan. You got to build the man up. You got to build the man up. This was the segment of the night. I love this segment. Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch face off. Now, they were supposed to have a one-on-one match. Never happened. Good. Good. Flair came down to cut a promo about the Mania main event. Flair brought up how the man pinned Ronda Rousey and not her. You see, this is when I knew that Charlotte Flair was going to mention this. Oh, Becky pinned Ronda. She didn't pin me at WrestleMania. She said Rousey lost the championship for her, so she wants a rematch. Miss Charlotte Flair, the stipulation was winner take all. Maybe, just maybe, and this is where creative fucked up. You should have never had Asuka drop the Women's Championship, the SmackDown Women's Championship, to Charlotte Flair. Only for Charlotte to lose it 2 weeks later. It was predictable. The second that Charlotte won the SmackDown Women's Championship, it was going to be winner take all. And from that point on, Becky was going to win both titles. It was predictable. Predictable. Now, 2 weeks later, 3 weeks after WrestleMania, Charlotte wants to come out and say, oh, Becky didn't pin me, she pinned Ronda. So therefore, Ronda should have lost her championship. It was winner take all. Don't you know, Charlotte? You won the SmackDown Live Women's Championship only for you to lose it 2 weeks later to Becky Lynch. Come on, Charlotte. Get with the program. Lynx says she pinned Ronda. No, honestly, yeah. Yeah, I'm okay. So then Lynx comes out, blah, 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 just talking shit, blah, blah, blah. Fucking Charlotte comes out, blah, 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 just, oh, crybaby. Wah. You know, Becky pinned Ronda. Becky didn't pin me, so therefore I should have not lost the SmackDown Women's Championship. Yeah, Charlotte Flair is the Roman Reigns of the women's division. Yeah, I'm crazy. Lynx comes out. Lynx says she pinned Rousey because she already knew she could beat Flair since she's done it before. And before, and before, and before, and before! Lynx says she pinned Ronda. No, yeah. Lynx says she pinned Ronda because she already knew she could beat Flair once she's done it before. Since she's done it before. There's not a damn thing Charlotte can do about it now that Becky is Becky 2 belts. Flair was still in denial, saying that Lynx can't beat her. She beat you at Hell in a Cell for the SmackDown Women's Championship, and she beat you at Evolution. And quite possibly could be the best women's match in 2018. In that last women's standing match at Evolution. I'll bet Lynx can't beat me. Becky Lynch can't beat me. She beat you twice. No matter of fact, she beat you at fucking Hell in a Cell. She beat you at Evolution. She beat you at the Royal Rumble, where she tossed you over the top rope. And she beat you at Fastlane. Miss Charlotte Flair, what else does Becky have to do to beat you? What else does Becky have to do? Does she have to make you tap out? Yeah, I think that's what's left. I think Becky has to make Charlotte tap out. I don't want to see another Becky versus Charlotte match. I don't. Then she mentioned Lacey Evans knocking Lynch out on Raw and how Lynch brings up Charlotte every time she talks about Evans, which is kind of true. Flair said she's in Becky's head, which is what Lynch was always saying about Ronda Rousey on the road to WrestleMania. Lynch said that Flair is on a losing streak. They said the worst winning streak. I don't know why. That's a botch. And she's actually in her head. Flair said she has nothing to lose, but while the man has everything to lose. Then she says that she's next in line after Lacey Evans. Lynch told Flair to clear the way for Bayley, Ember Moon, and Mickie James. This is fucking true. She calls Flair the web that management entangles her in. Then Bayley came out as well. Bayley told Lynch that she's defeated her 0 times, which is another thing that's true. Flair told the hugger to get in the back of the line. No, Charlotte, you go to the back of the line. Bayley didn't like being touched by Flair. Bayley said if she wants a shot at Lynch, then they should face each other. The crowd liked that idea. I didn't. Flair tried to tell Bayley to get in the back of the line, and Bayley knocked the mic out of her hand. And look what happens. We get a #1 contenders match between Bayley and Charlotte Flair, with the winner gets a future SmackDown Women's Championship match. I wonder who won this match. Flair went for Bayley's knee again, and the hugger reversed it and hit a sunset flip that sent Flair into the middle turnbuckle for a 2 count. Then Bayley climbed up and Flair knocked her down before trying for a figure 4, but Bayley rolled her for a 2 count. Suddenly Flair nailed the spear for the win. Now it's Flair versus Lynch. That will be fun, right? No. Oh, and guess what? All of a sudden, after this, Becky Lynch cuts an interview promo, an interview backstage with Kayla Braxton. Fucking gorgeous, by the way. And isn't worried about Flair or Lacey Evans. She's betting on herself. Now all of a sudden, we are getting Becky Lynch defending both Raw and SmackDown Women's Championships on the same night. Becky has to pull double duty. Now, if you guys watch TM's SmackDown review, he thinks that, Charlotte winning the SmackDown Women's Championship, could it be a good thing? I don't know. I had a talk with TM earlier. Do I think Charlotte winning the SmackDown Women's Championship is a good thing? I don't know. I didn't give him a specific answer because at the same time, you're going to have Becky drop both belts in one night, 1 month after WrestleMania? She has to keep at least one belt. At least one. If anything, Becky, and I said this earlier, Becky is going to have to end up keeping the SmackDown Women's Championship, putting her as a SmackDown Superstar. Because Becky has both Raw and SmackDown Women's titles, she can show up to both shows. She can go to both Raw and SmackDown. But where would you rather have her at? Raw or SmackDown? So if anything, I would have Becky drop the Raw Women's Championship. But then again, people are going to say, Becky beat Ronda. Then a month later, she's losing it to Lacey Evans. What was the whole point of Becky beating Ronda? This and that. It's true. Who knows? Becky can come out with both belts at fucking Money in the Bank. She can come out with both belts. It's a possibility. But then again, you got to watch out for the Money in the Bank winner for the women. Because if they're really going to give it to Sasha Banks, you think Sasha Banks is going to really cash in successfully and beat Becky Lynch for that said championship? No, I don't. And I said this on a podcast on Saturday. If they're going to give Sasha Banks the women's Money in the Bank contract, this is going to be for Sasha. This is going to be a way for Sasha Banks to shut up. This is going to be a way for Sasha Banks to not leave the company and go to AEW. You got to think like that. But we're getting Becky defending the Raw Women's title against Lacey Evans and Becky defending the SmackDown Women's Championship against Charlotte Flair. What are the odds? And I want you guys to comment down below in the comment section. What are the odds of Becky coming out with both belts, one belt, or none? What are the odds? Comment down below in the comment section. Finally, guys, main event, guys. Kofi Kingston against Shinsuke Nakamura in a non-title match. I am not going to lie to you. I did not care about this match whatsoever. Kofi, I'm going to say this now about Kofi. Listen, I love Kofi. I do. I love Kofi. Ever since he won the championship at WrestleMania, ask yourself this question. What has Kofi done to make him as a serious WWE champion? What has he done? Nothing. He's flipping pancakes. He's throwing pancakes. Act like a child. Wins the championship at WrestleMania. Still throwing pancakes and acting like a child. Yet you people wanted Kofi Kingston to win the WWE Championship after 11 years. Now, yes, it was a good moment for Kofi Kingston. Nobody's going to take that away from him. But you got to ask yourself this question. How long is Kofi really going to hold the championship? How long? Now, Daniel Bryan's hurt. We don't know how long he's going to be out. We don't even know what the injury is. So we go to the main event here. We get Kofi Kingston against Shinsuke Nakamura. This match went to a no contest. Well, obviously, Kofi won by disqualification. As Kofi pinned Nakamura, Rusev jumped in to lay the boots on Kofi. Then the New Day jumps in for the save. Big O sent Woods out of the ring. And then Kofi had a trouble in Paradise on Nakamura before Kevin Owens turned on Kofi and beat him down. This was the best part of the entire night. It didn't take Owens long to turn heel at all. A week. After joining the New Day, a week. Ever since Kevin Owens came back, a month and a half. Kevin Owens came back, he was a babyface. Now we get that heel Kevin Owens back. And I love that. That's the one thing I love about Kevin Owens. He's a prick. He's an asshole. Loved it. NXT Kevin Owens, loved it. After watching Sami Zayn win the NXT Championship and Kevin Owens just turned on him from there, come on. We knew that we was going to get a good Kevin Owens. Didn't take Kevin Owens on turn heel at all. KO beat Kofi around the ring. Then he hit a powerbomb on the apron to Woods that pretty much murdered Xavier. It looks like Kevin Owens is a heel again, and he's going after Kofi Kingston's WWE Championship. I see this match happening at Money in the Bank. I see it. I really, really see it. Now, obviously, Kofi needs a challenger for Money in the Bank. He needs it. He needs it. I would book Kevin Owens. To face Kofi Kingston at Money in the Bank for the WWE title. I would. Now, would I book Kevin Owens to win the WWE Championship at Money in the Bank? I'm not going to lie to you. No. I mean, it can happen. A lot can happen in 4 weeks. Oh, Kofi Kingston's not going to hold the championship for that long. Then again, he can drop the championship to freaking Kevin Owens. But then again, the one person that Kofi should even logistically drop the championship to is back to Daniel Bryan. I'm going to tell you why. Daniel Bryan needs a legit opponent for SummerSlam. Other than Kofi Kingston, who's that other big baby face that Daniel Bryan can defend the championship against at SummerSlam in Toronto? Ding, ding, ding. Roman Reigns. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. A heel Daniel Bryan versus a babyface Roman Reigns at SummerSlam for the WWE title, it's a money match. It's a money match. It really is a money match. I would love to see it. But Kevin Owens is going to defend the championship against... No, I said Kevin Owens. Kofi Kingston is going to defend the championship against Kevin Owens. Most likely is going to be at Money in the Bank. But SmackDown wasn't that bad of a show. It was decent. It has some positives. It has some negatives there. But now we're on the road to Money in the Bank. So a lot can happen between now and Money in the Bank. We're going to find out who are the competitors, the participants, I should say, for both men and women's Money in the Bank because they don't want to give us a fucking qualifying matchup. I'd rather have qualifying matches than you just announce people and throw them in the Money in the Bank ladder match. It's just stupid. SmackDown was a decent show. Was it better than Monday Night Raw? Yes, it was. I'll give the show a 4 out of 10 tops. A 4. Decent. Just decent. But Monday Night Raw last night got a 2 out of me. A 2 out of 10. Thank you guys so much for watching SmackDown Review. If you guys enjoyed SmackDown Review, hit that thumbs up. Comment down below what you guys thought of SmackDown Live tonight. And if you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below. Ring those bells, guys, for all notifications. Check out Monday Night Raw Review. Yeah, I know. Oh, I know. Oh, yeah, and I forgot to mention, by the way, we saw the same Bray Wyatt segment tonight on SmackDown Live. I immediately changed the channel. Immediately. I will give you guys my thoughts on this Bray Wyatt new fucking character on episode 18 of the podcast on Saturday. So check out Raw Review. Link to this video will be in the annotation above in the upper hand corner of your screen. Check out episode 17 of the reality podcast that was uploaded on Saturday. Didn't upload anything on Sunday because it was Easter Sunday. WWE reportedly discussing giving Sasha Banks a huge win after her return. Link to this video will be in the annotation above on the upper right hand corner of your screen. Also, guys, be sure to check out Monday Night Raw Review. This is the official home of the reality podcast right here on YouTube. So make sure you guys are following me on social media. Twitter, Chris from Loring. Instagram, your boy Chris _WB. And Snapchat, Chris Most Hated. And if you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below. Ring those bells, guys, for all notifications. I will see you guys tomorrow for NXT. Yes, I will be giving you guys an NXT review tomorrow. It's just that you guys are going to get NXT review just a little more later. So here is the schedule for the rest of the week. NXT tomorrow. Throwback Thursday. Now, I am doing Throwback Thursday. I am doing a Over the Edge 1999 Throwback Thursday review results video. I saw Over the Edge 99, and then I saw the Raw after Over the Edge. And I'm not gonna lie to you, watching that Raw after Over the Edge 1999, it really shed a tear to my eye because, you know, as you guys know what happened to Owen Hart. As you guys know what happened to Owen. A tragic accident happened to him in May of 1999 that he passed away from. And, you know, it really made me think that, you know, Owen should be in the Hall of Fame. There's no question Owen's got to be in the Hall of Fame. It's long overdue, but from what I'm hearing, his wife, Martha, has control to put Owen Hart in the Hall of Fame. She has the control to put him in the Hall of Fame. And to be honest with you, Owen was one of my favorites growing up as a child. He's one of my favorites. And to really think about this, when it comes to one of the greatest superstars of all time to not have won the World Wrestling Federation Championship, you got to think about Owen Hart. He won the European Championship. He won the Intercontinental Championship. He won the Tag Team Championship. The one championship that he never got to hold was the World Wrestling Federation title. And I truly believe, yeah, Owen should have won the World Wrestling Federation Championship back in, what, 99 or shit, or 98 or something, or 97 or something. Give him a little title reign back then, but never really happened. So Wednesday, you guys are gonna get Throwback NXT. Thursday, you guys are gonna get Over the Edge 1999 Throwback Thursday review. Friday, I got something special for you guys on Friday. And yes, it will be a top 10. So you guys will get top 10 on Friday. Saturday, you guys are gonna get episode 18 of the reality podcast on the channel on Saturday. And who knows, Sunday you guys might get episode 19, depending on the news. If there's enough news for you guys to get a podcast for Sunday, you guys will get episode 18 and 19 of the reality podcast right here on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoy SmackDown review. I'll see you guys tomorrow for NXT review. Till then, talk to you guys later. Hit that thumbs up, comment down below, share the video, and hit that subscribe button, and ring those bells for all notifications. Till then, talk to you guys later.